Hello there and welcome to Folk-a-Dilly Tales. Every week we will be here to tell you some crazy stories, some amazing poems accompanied by some fantastic songs. My name is John Hales and I will be your host. This week, Suffolk, England. The Scarecrows Story. In a picturesque countryside, two scarecrows stood tall, their straw-filled bodies swaying gently in the breeze. One was perched atop a hill, overlooking the lush green fields below, while the other stood proudly in the valley, surrounded by golden crops. They were close in proximity, yet separated by the expanse of the land. These two scarecrows, with their button eyes and stitched smiles, had a secret. They were deeply in love. Every day, as the sun rose and painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, they would gaze longingly at each other from their respective posts. Their hearts ached with the desire to be together, to hold each other's straw hands and dance in the moonlight. But fate had placed them in different worlds. The scarecrow on the hill could see the beauty of the valley, the vibrant colours of the flowers and the gentle sway of the crops. It longed to be down there, to feel the soft earth beneath its feet and be closer to its beloved. Meanwhile, the scarecrow in the valley yearned to climb the hill, to see the world from a higher vantage point and to be near to the one it loved. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months as the seasons changed and the landscape transformed. The scarecrows remained steadfast in their places, their love growing stronger with each passing day. They would wave at each other, their straw arms reaching out as if trying to bridge the distance between them. Their love story became a legend in the countryside. Farmers and animals alike marvelled at the devotion of these two scarecrows. They whispered tales of their love, passing it down from generation to generation. And though they were made of straw and stood still, their love was alive and vibrant, touching the hearts of all who heard their story. In the end, the scarecrows never found a way to be together physically, but their love transcended the boundaries of their existence. It became a symbol of hope, reminding everyone that love knows no bounds, and that even in the face of adversity, it can endure.
In the valley below. There on the hill, completely still, lost and alone, he feels a chill. And he's weathered and worn, and his clothes have been torn, and he stands there every day. In the valley below, a beautiful creature, waving his arms, he's happy to see her. She looks so forlorn amidst all the corn, and she seems so far away. He knows she's out of reach. It's is where he'd like to be, but there are bonds to break while his poor heart aches. She waves just for a while and smiles her pretty smile where the black crows go, down in the valley below. High on the hill, there in the distance, she's desperate for their coexistence. Bound to the ground, she can't make a sound, but her heart cries out for him. And the look on her face can't show her feelings. Her sad, funny face, it has no meaning. And he's so forlorn, tattered and torn, with a love he can't fulfill. She knows he's out of reach. It's where she'd like to be, but she has bonds to break while her poor heart aches. And he waves just for a while. She sees him and she smiles where the big birds crow, 'cause she's down in the valley below. If they were free, I'm sure that you'd agree, all their dreams, like magic, they'd come true. Stars up high, a twinkle in their eyes, a love that glows down there in the valley below. And there on the hill, the scarecrow watches, rain on his hat, coat filled with patches, no socks, no shoes, just battered and bruised, just another day. Down in the fields, the lady lingers, gloves filled with holes and scarecrow fingers. So much time to waste. She stands in place. It's just another day. They know it's out of reach, the love that's meant to be, but they have bonds to break while their poor hearts ache. They wave just for a while, and together they can smile. In their dreams, they'll go. Holding hands in the valley below.
And Scarecrows ain't got so much time to waste. She stands in place, it's just another day. They know it's out of reach, a love that's meant to be. But they have bonds to break while their poor hearts ache. They live just for a while, together they can smile. And in their dreams they go, holding hands in the valley below. They know it's out of reach.
Next week, the legend of Stingy Jack.
Midnight in the marshes, moonbeam shadows fall across the blackened spaces. Night that's filled with voices, people with lanterns held high, showing angry faces. Jack, it must be checkmate. Doom and gloom is sinister foreboding.
Folk-a-Dilly Tales is a Zingaro Blue production. It was written, produced and edited by Mario and Lesley Price. Mixed by Frank Erlenkämper. The poems, lyrics and songs are also written by Mario and Lesley Price. My name is John Hales and I've been your host. This week, the poem was read by Lesley Price. The contents of this podcast are based on the book Folk Stories, Legends and Poems by Mario and Lesley Price and are available as a book and an e-book from Amazon under the name Folk Stories, Legends and Poems. The music can be found under that same name and as volumes 1 and 2 streaming on all major platforms. Today's background music was supplied by Scott Buckley. You can find the link to these compositions in the comments below. Be sure to check out our music videos that tell some of our stories on YouTube. For more information about Zingaro Blue, visit our website at www.zingaroblue.co.uk or find additional links in the comments section. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please hit the follow button so that you can listen to the next episode of Folk-a-Dilly Tales. Thanks for listening.